What's going on, guys? Alex. In today's video, I want to walk you through how to set up Google Ads for your garage clean out business. This is a little bit different than junk removal. It's a really interesting business to start. We just got a new client in this space, so I wanted to walk you through how to actually get that set up for your own business. If you need help with Google Ads for your garage clean out business, click the link down below, book a call with me. Happy to take a look at your campaigns. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about getting ads set up, and of course, if there's any opportunity to work together to help you get more leads. You focus on the garage cleanouts, I focus on the leads, everybody's happy. Anyways, let's just jump right into it. So a lot of businesses target this as a junk removal space. So you will have junk removal ads running in that space, but it's just not what people are looking for. You have it here as well for Houston. There is a really good ad actually. These guys know what they're doing. This ad is fantastic. If you are running ads in this space, model it after this. You have amazing site links. No callouts, but Google's probably just not showing it. And they do have garage cleanouts near you. The only problem is I'm not in Houston, so their ads shouldn't actually be showing to me. But great photos as well. If we look at San Diego, we've got none. We have MoveMaids, which is a little bit different than what I'm looking for. The ad is decent, but nowhere near as good as the other one. And then just, nothing. Here, I think we might even have, Google business profiles, but it's still mostly just junk removal. And then even here, we've got Garage Ninja, a few garage cleaning service pages, but most of them are in the junk removal space. So kind of missing the mark there. But this is a really good ad. But in most cities, you're going to have no competition for this, especially on Facebook. But anyways, I'm just going to jump right into walking you guys through how to get that set up. And sorry, let me just fix something right here really quick. All right, so to get started, you're going to want to jump into Google Ads right here. Just go to ads.google.com or just Google Ads and follow through the prompts to get everything up and running if you don't already have an account. Once you're here, what you want to do is just click on New Campaign and select a new campaign there. Now, for objective, just go with leads. Don't click anything else. Leads is what you want. And then here, this is Google already asking you about your conversion goals. Make sure, guys, that you have your conversion tracking set up. That's going to be either through Google Analytics or Google Tag Manager. You want to be tracking everything, so you want to make sure you're tracking phone calls and form submissions. It's incredibly important. Do not spend money on Google Ads without getting that set up, and Google will prompt you a few times to get everything set up. If you need help with that, click the link below. I can help you guys get that going. Anyways, from there, click on Continue. And for campaign type, for most of you, if you want your ad to show up just like this one, you're going to want to go with a search campaign. Performance Max is good. If you're spending like $100 a day or more, try 10% of that in Performance Max. Let it run for a month. Let any campaign run for a month. You don't want to just give up after 2 weeks, which I see happen all the time. But let these campaigns run for a month before you decide on, not even whether or not it works, but what direction you need to take. But Performance Max, really data-based. You're going to want to run that for a while. And first, select the ways that you'd like to reach your goal. I never pick anything here. You don't have to either. So just click Continue. And for campaign name, just go with something like Garage Cleanouts. And what city do you want to use? Let's use San Diego. It is a pretty straightforward campaign to set up. You won't have too many ad groups. You might have like Garage Cleanouts Broad, Garage Cleanouts near me, and Garage Cleanouts near San Diego. But even if you're running a junk removal business, you would just have a Garage Cleanouts ad group. And then just click Start New. So here we have our bidding strategy. I always run manual CPC. I have a few videos on that as well. So if you go to my channel and you just search manual CPC, you'll find out why. You'll learn more about why I recommend starting that way. If you're just in a hurry and you don't care that much, and you don't want to be checking everything every day, just go with clicks. And then make sure you do set a max cost per click bid limit. You're going to need to do keyword research to know what to set this at, but it also depends on your budget. For most of you, it's going to be $5 or $10, but I'm not going to set that now because I'll show you how to change to manual CPC once the campaign is published, and that's the bidding strategy I always recommend. Click on Next. Opt out of these two networks, really low quality networks. You do not want ads running in these networks. And then for location, so this is interesting. What you want to do is you can enter your location here, and depending where you're from, it may or may not show up differently on Google Maps or on the maps. So if we click Advanced Search, you can see here it's kind of like a really odd, like the targeting is really weird. So what I always like to do is just go with radius, pin mode, and then you can just kind of get rid of this one. You can just kind of choose an area here. I'd probably go a little bit up here, include, but that's too much of a radius. So I would just probably go with 10 miles from that center. Anyways, that's how you change everything. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then just click save. And what you don't want to miss is this. Presence or interest. This is going to show your ad to people who've shown interest in your included locations, which can be tourists, which can be people in nearby cities. Your ad will show to people not in your target area. So just go ahead and click presence so that it's just people in or regularly in your included locations. You do not want this one. Languages, leave English. If you want to run ads in Spanish, just run a different campaign. Do not run Spanish ads within the same, do not run two languages within the same ad group or within the same campaign rather. For this, obviously click no. Audience segments, you can leave. Two things here, ad rotation, I always said is do not optimize. This way you can basically force Google to do a split test of your ads. And then for more settings, obviously ad schedule. Ideally you can run your ads every day. And also ideally from 8 p.m. or from 8 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., whenever you can get back to people until after work. A lot of people are going to be calling you after work. When they get home, their garage is messy. So at least 7 if you can, right? If you run 9 to 5, it's not going to perform anywhere near as well as if you can run ads from 8 until 8 or 8 until 7 and then also on weekends. Click next. I like to skip this and skip this. Now, we used to be able to change the ad group name here. Now we can't, so we just do that afterwards. This is where we do the keyword research. For the most part, it's going to be pretty simple, like garage, clean out. Right? You could do garage, clean out near me. But to do keyword research, just go to your own, just go back to Google Ads, go to your dashboard there. From campaigns, I'll just show you guys, click on, where is it? Always changes. Oh yeah, click on tools here. And then now this new Asset Studio shows up. So just click on Keyword Planner on the left. And then click on Discover New Keywords. Add your area here. It's not going to be super accurate here. Just San Diego. Include, save, and then just go with garage. And let's see what Google is giving us here. Yeah, so we do have garage cleanout. We do have garage cleanout services. Garage junk removal, I would add as its own ad group. I wouldn't add that in the garage cleanout. Let's do garage cleanout ad group. Only because the intent is a tiny bit different and you'll get better ad quality and cheaper cost per click if you do run it within its own ad group. And just looking up here, garage cleanout near me is also going to work, right? Boom. Now, for the ad itself, you want to make sure, and let's see if these guys are doing it. Yeah, these guys are running ads to the homepage, which I never recommend, but let's look at their homepage really, garageraiders.com. Let this load in, sorting donations, new storage. Yeah, this isn't actually terrible. This is pretty good, right? But most of you guys are not gonna have a website that looks like this, and this one isn't designed to convert either. There's no call to action, right? That's why I always recommend, there's no buttons here to call. Let's see what it looks like on mobile really quickly. Yeah, there's no call to action. It's not really even that mobile optimized, which is fine. But I always say, guys, if you watch my videos, I always recommend running ads to a landing page and not a website, especially in this space. You want to make it as easy as possible for someone to call you. So try to avoid, if you can, running ads to just your website. It's never designed to convert. Garage clean out. Yeah, that fits perfect, right? Display path just changes how the URL looks right here. Now for phone number, obviously you want to add a phone number because you are going to be accepting calls. Yeah, with the number added, at least your phone number is going to show up in the ad. So just go ahead and click apply. Now for headlines, I would spend a little bit more time on this, especially if you're doing it for yourself. Make sure you spend 20, 30 minutes looking at competitors, using whatever tools you want to come up with better ideas. But typically your headline ideas are gonna follow a very similar structure. It's gonna be the service, it's gonna be the location, a pain point, and then a call to action and pricing, right? So if you can include pricing as well. And I also like to add dynamic keyword insertions. I have some videos on that, so I won't go through that right now, but you would do something like garage cleanouts San Diego, right? Garage cleanout near you, right? Messy garage is the pain point. garage full of junk as the pain point. Want a clean garage as the pain point. Right? Call now to book. Call to action, call or book online. Call to action, right? And then cleanouts from just $4.99, right? As your pricing. Pricing is good because it acts as a pre-qualifier and helps break the ice essentially when people do see the ad, especially if you are pinning headlines. Like that's a really good ad already. Especially if you are pinning headlines, which you would in a second ad. That would be the ad that you're split testing with headlines pinned, right? Now for description, it's gonna be the same thing. Something like looking for a garage in San Diego. We've got you covered. From just look at that. That's a really good description, right? Garage cleanouts. We'll clean your messy garage. Call or book online with the call to action. Look at that. Keep in mind, guys, this is a service that will also work incredibly well on Facebook, especially if you have a competitive offer. But Google Ads is another great way to just kind of clean up anybody left that hasn't converted from Facebook or vice versa. Really good. Don't worry about ad strength so much, especially for your first few ads. Now, site links, callouts, other asset types beyond the phone number, right? And images, you'll also be prompted in some cases to add images. Here I don't have that option, but to add those assets, what you want to do is go back into your Google just homepage here, click on assets, right? And then click on assets there. And I always recommend if you add assets here, guys, this adds it at the campaign or even the account level. So your other ads for different services, like if you're combining garage cleanouts with junk removal and furniture removal, you'll have garage cleanout assets showing on your junk removal and furniture removal ads. So what you want to do is just add it here, all right? So for example, for callouts, which you definitely want to add, just click the plus sign there under callouts. Add to the ad group level, right? So maybe campaign if you just have a campaign about a very specific service, but the ad group level is going to be the best way to add those assets. And do the same for site links, callouts, images, and structured snippets if you can, right? Because you want your ad to look like this. They're site links, they're really good. Yeah. At this point, we're ready to publish the ad. And again, Google is now going to ask us about the budgets, right? They recommend, it might ask me to confirm my account here. Yeah, just 1 second, guys. So they're recommending $200 a day, which is just absolutely insane, especially when you're just getting started. So from here, just click set a custom budget. Here, probably $50 a day is going to be a good starting point. Anything less than that, and you'll be better off on meta ads. So yeah, you just add 50. In this case, I just want to set it as 1 cent. I don't want Google to spend any of my money by mistake. Just click next. Now, Google's going to review the whole campaign, let you know when it's ready to publish. If there are any errors, they will pop up here, and then Google will tell you exactly how to fix that. And I'm just going to take this time to say that if you do need help with Google Ads for your garage cleanout business, I can help on the management side of things. I have quite a bit of experience running ads in the local service space. So I know it works. I know how to structure landing pages. I know how to set up conversions. I know ads that work incredibly well. So if you are looking for someone to manage the ads, well, you just focus on the business side of things. Click the link down below, book a call with me. I love talking to you guys. And I'm just going to pause the ad for now, or the video for now. When this is done publishing, I'll just jump back in and show you guys a few more steps you want to work through. All right, the campaign is ready to publish. So at this point, just click on Publish Campaign. It's going to go live in just a few seconds here. And there's just a few more things you want to do. And also, again, Google is now, asking you to set up your Google tag. And like I said, do not spend money unless you have everything being tracked perfectly. So phone calls and form submissions, it's really easy to get set up. I should have videos about it, at least for tracking the form submissions and phone calls using Google Tag Manager. Otherwise, you can just exit out of this and it'll kick you back into the campaign window. So to change your bidding strategy, when you want to start with manual CPC, just go into campaigns here, click campaigns, and there's just 2 more changes you want to make. So right now, it is set as a max CPC, max clicks rather, strategy. So just click here, click the gear icon. This is going to open up. Click on bidding, and then to change the bid strategy, click on change bid strategy. And you can see here, Google doesn't actually show you the option. So just select the bid strategy directly, and then go with manual CPC. Click on save. And then you can exit out of that. Now from here, right, click into the campaign, because now you want to set your max bid at the ad group level and then keyword level as well. So just click refresh to refresh what the ad group structure looks like. And you should see a column here now for default max CPC. In this space, you probably want to start about maybe $5 or $7. I'll just probably go with $6 in this space. And then you can also do it at a keyword level. So just click the ad group again. And here you can see they are all now set at $6. And like I showed you guys in one of my other videos, add the first page bid estimate columns, and then you can know how much to bid or how much you should be spending on Google Ads at a keyword level, right? And yeah, this is where you can change the budget, however much you want to spend per day. But anyways, if you did make it this far, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, you can click the link down below. If you have any questions, if you want me to manage your ads for you, anything like that, click the link down below, book a call with me, completely free. Otherwise, as always, you guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.